What's up, everybody? It's Jared from #WeSmokeMeatTV and Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Bam, bam. And today, this day right here, dog, I'm going to show you why this MK4 is MK Ultra. Hopefully somebody gets that reference. Let's do this. So what's up, everybody? It's been a minute since I had a YouTube video. Just been working on the rubs, working on some new stuff, working on this new logo and label. How you like it? Looking really good. Bam! Got 3 new seasonings out right now. The Cajun Red, pretty dope. It's Louisiana in a bottle, and it's spicy. I got the Fresh Catch, which is great for seafood, great for white meat, great for veggies. It's amazing. And then I got that Midnight Dog. Black seasoning that is well balanced, the perfect mix of sweet, salty, spicy, and it's gonna go great on everything. So we ain't talking about that right now, even though they look really good, they taste really great. You can actually find them. You can look at a link down in the information of this video. Go to our Etsy page, etsy.com/shop/Hooks, Rubs, and Spices, or just search for Hooks, Rubs, and Spices on Etsy. You can go to our Instagram @HooksSpiceRubs, which is also same on Twitter, Facebook, Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Just check out one of those. You'll find a link on one of those. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe on this video right here, just to let me know what you think about what's going on. So today, this day, like I said, I'm going to talk to y'all about this Thermoworks Mk4. I'm going to do a quick unboxing, but it's sort of cheated. So yeah, you guys will may grill me a little bit for cheating on that, but I'll tell you about that in a second. So Thermoworks is one of our sponsors, for my seasoning company. They make great products. So the ones that I've been using, more before I got this Mk4 was the smoke thermometer's gonna beep. Maybe it didn't beep. There we go. Yeah, so the smoke thermometer, you can actually, gauge 2 different temperatures at one time. Yeah, they're really great. Comes with a couple of probes, as well as a sort of handheld device that you can, wrap around your neck, put in your pocket, whatever, that sort of tells you the temperature within a certain range of the main base unit. I got the smoke gateway, which actually connects to the smoke. And what it does, it connects via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and then you can put the app on your phone, the Thermoworks app on your phone, and so then you can go, to the store to pick something else up, pick up some drinks, pick up some more food, go run an errand, whatever it is, go mow the yard, and then you can always sort of keep tabs with notifications on how your cooks are going. And then I've been using this 600D. So I had the Thermapop for a while, and used that for a good bit, and then I picked up this 600D. I actually broke the needle on the Thermapop because I put it in my pocket and I sat down and bent the wrong way. So yeah, that sucks. It was great, but then I sort of got this 600D, which is a really cool, about 6 inches long. Is the probe there, so you can stick it fairly deep in to whatever you're cooking and get a really accurate reading in 3 or 4 seconds. So those products are cool. I'll turn this guy off. Bam, off, maybe. And then I'm gonna set those aside because today, guys, I'm gonna talk about this Thermapen Mk4. So the Thermapen has always been one of the most accurate, most trusted thermometers in kitchens. I use them in restaurants, when I worked in the past. Finally, I got an opportunity to get one for myself to use it. And yeah, the crazy thing is Thermoworks is, 30 minutes down the street from my house. I never knew that. Obviously, I didn't live in Utah beforehand, Texas, baby. So yeah, once I moved here and, ended up getting one of the other devices as a Christmas present. Thanks, Mom. I was able to get this puppy right here. So yeah, so go ahead and quickly talk about the box. So here's the packaging look up close and personal. I got the purple because I'm a big fan of purple. Went to TCU, go Horned Frogs. Thermapen Mk4. Shows auto rotating display, 2 to 3 second readings, intelligent backlight, and it's super fast. There's the back. The real benefit of having a quick reading thermometer is, if you're cooking food, you need to make it go to a perfect temperature, an accurate temperature. You need to know accuracy to make sure you don't overcook or undercook your food, depending on what it is. If you're baking something, you stick it in a cake. A lot of times, some people, sort of test for doneness by sticking a toothpick, a fork in something like that, just to make sure it's done. This way, it sort of has that same, long probe on it that you can use, to poke into something. So you can do that same done test like that, but also it gives you the internal temperature. So any kind of bread, any kind of meat, any kind of vegetable, anything you're baking, that's a casserole or something like that, or a soup, or if you're making candy, you want to know, accurate temperatures, and this guy gives you that accurate temperature reading very fast, very quickly. 2 to 3 seconds, that's pretty darn fast. So yeah, on the back it has a lot of information, sort of basically the same information I read off earlier. The rotating display, the backlight, it does have a motion sensing sleep mode, so if it lays down for a few seconds or so, it'll go to sleep, but then when you pick it up, it'll wake back up again and turn on. There's the light that's in the back, actually comes on as soon as you flip out the probe. And then, there's a little more information there. It tells the range, which is anywhere from, negative 58 degrees up to 572 degrees. So, so that does a lot of work. That's a lot of range right there. So you can, I don't know who's freezing something that cold, but, whatever. You can get the reading on it. The accuracy is plus or minus 0.7 degrees Fahrenheit, 0.04 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty stinking amazing. And then when you get over 392 degrees, that accuracy reading is plus or minus 1.8 Fahrenheit and 1 Celsius. So that means, it's going to be pretty close. So if you're cooking a brisket, you're trying to get it to 165 so you can wrap it, maybe do the Texas crutch, or at least, know where that stall is going to start happening. You'll know within a couple of degrees by poking this puppy in there. When you get to that 200 to 210 range, give or take, you'll know within a degree or so, if, it's ready to be pulled, it's ready to, just go ahead and sit in a cooler for a rest for a bit. So, so response time, a couple of seconds. The resolution, the factory set to 1 degree. Units do Fahrenheit and Celsius, which you can switch. The probe is 4.3 inches. So maybe the other one was too, and I just sort of made up a length. Let's see here. Operating range. So you can use this anywhere between -4 outside and 122 degrees outside. This is Fahrenheit, so that's -20 and 50 degrees Celsius, and you can actually get accurate reading. So that's not to say that you can't use it below -4 or higher than 122, but that's probably when it's going to give you its most efficient, accurate reading within the within the time frame that they supplied. So the battery, 1.5 volt AAA, so you can replace it. Lasts up to 3,000 hours, so that's pretty dope. Then the sleep mode, there you go, 10 to 180 seconds. You can actually adjust that. So if you're using a lot, set it down, use a lot, set it down. You can make that longer than 10 seconds, if that gets a little annoying to you. So it's water resistant with the IP66 and 67 rating. Display is 1 by 1.5 inches. Let's see here. It is 26 pounds, so 26 pounds, 0.26 pounds, so 120 grams. So it's super light. You can carry it in a pocket, not a pocket that you'd have the probe folded out and you break it, but fold it up in your pocket, in your chef coat, in your apron, wherever you want to keep it, or just set it on the grill, on the grill shelf. So, there's no issue there. Let's see here. Calibration, it includes a NIST traceable calibration certificate. So that's pretty amazing right there. You can actually go back and trace the certificate number of when it was calibrated, who calibrated it, and what actual degree that was. So super fast Thermapen Mk4 in purple, baby. That's the model THS234507. And you can actually find a link to this in the description here to Thermoworks. Go ahead and click through there. It'll help out the channel a little bit. It'll help out my rubs a little bit. I appreciate that if you just click through there. You know, maybe go and find one of these or one of the other products, you know, that they make over here in Thermoworks. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get to it. Sorry I say a lot. It's my bad. So here we go. About to go ahead and crack this box open. So before I do that, I did say I cheated a little bit. So I needed to use this a couple of times before I actually got a chance to get this unboxing video in. So I sort of apologize about that, but I made it look nice and pretty back in the box the way it started. I had to use it on a couple of things just to, you know, check for some accuracy. So right now I'm going to go ahead and officially unbox it, re-unbox it, if that makes any sense. So here we go. Pop open the top. Cool thing about Thermoworks is whenever you go in their store to buy something, or whenever you are shipped something from them, they send you a little tiny packet or a few packets of Jelly Bellies. You know, and if you like jelly beans, it's pretty dope. So yeah, I always think that's a fun thing when I, you know, get packages from them. So there's the box, you know, sitting down there. I'll set that to the side. And here is the MK4. Cool right here, as you can see. It has MK4 on the bottom. I don't know how well you can see that. There we go. It's packed in there nicely. It actually comes with a couple of things. So here's your certificate of calibration. Pretty dope. Shows the date. It was January 10th, 2019. A few days before my anniversary. So that's pretty great. Has a signature on there of who actually, you know, issued this calibration certificate. And it showed that the, I guess that the test for you know, boiling and freezing hit 32 degrees and 212 degrees. That is the Fahrenheit. So very, very good. So dope. I'm going to hold on to that just in case I ever have any questions or issues. Another thing here, here's the operating instructions. You know, very cool little instruction booklet, you know, really easy, shows you quick functionality and also shows you other options as far as ways that you can carry it. A little magnetic glow-in-the-dark silicone boot. There's a silicone boot that you can actually buy to go on the outside of it, you know, to sort of protect it, which is really nice. And then also like a little holster strap piece. So that's cool. Ooh. And the other thing is a guide to better food through the proper use and care of your Thermapen. So here is a Thermapen instruction booklet. Color on the front, looks nice and pretty. Shows you some quick tips at the beginning, make it easy to start. And then it just sort of goes in on a few ways and a few things of how to use your Thermapen, you know, how to maintain it, you know, if anything were ever to happen to it, the warranty situation. The cool thing about this, it has a 2-year warranty on it. So a lot of products you get nowadays have a 90-day warranty, have a 30-day limited warranty. You know, maybe you catch a 1-year warranty on it, but this guy right here has a 2-year warranty from the date of purchase. If you ever have any issue with the probe, anything like that, they can actually repair it for you, either under warranty or post warranty. You know, all you got to do is contact them at Thermoworks, send it back. You know, they'll take care of it and send it back to you either for a cost beyond warranty, you know, very small cost beyond warranty, or no charge under warranty. So that's pretty great. Shows how the battery compartment pops open, shows the light sensor, which there's a little dot light sensor on there. So really cool. Oh, I love this thing too. So the other thermal products, the other Thermoworks products I bought actually had a little card that had all this information. And if you look close, it shows you sort of a doneness temperature chart. So you can check for breads, you can check for meat, you can check for cake, candy, ground meat, as well as you know, full cuts of meat. This is really good. Also water temperatures. So it's really good to have to hang up right next to your stove or your oven. You know, sit it outside on your grill. And so when you're cooking food, you know exactly what the right temperature will be to, you know, probe and pull or take off the grill, take out of the oven, whatever. And so now let's get to the actual thermometer, because that's what y'all came here for, right? So here, let me pop it on out of this guy right here. So here we go. Thermapen Mk4 has a little protective cover on it. Please remove before use. Shows you that display resolution, and then consult the instructions if you want any changes. So that's on there real nice and clean. So here's the front. There's a little light sensor right there. It has the Thermapen information here. All right, if we turn it down, there's the battery compartment with a little screw in, and then there's the information on the back of the screen. So it shows the information there of the product, shows your serial number, shows you know, information of where to find the product at, you know, just shows the temperature probe range, etc., etc. And then it says open out probe to switch on. So that's what it says right here, open out probe to switch on. So here we go. Let's open out probe so we can switch it on. Bam. Oh, look at that. Right away. Right away. As soon as you tuck it, it's off. As soon as you pop it open, within like a half an inch or so, what? Half an inch? Yeah. It's on. So there you go. Boom. It's on, and it goes all the way here to straight out. And then you could pull it in at any of those degree angles and it's still on. I don't know why you would need it like that, but you may. But then when you tuck it in, it goes off. So there you go. There's a Thermapen. Let me see if I put my hand over this. I wonder if we can tell if the light comes on. How the light knows to come on. Maybe I'm not in a dark enough area. I don't know. Oh, either way, so there's our temperature right there. If we set it like this, it switched fairly quickly. Set it like this, switch really quickly. This direction, and then back that direction. So there we go. So the temperature of the rotating screen display switched. It's already on Fahrenheit, and it's 93 degrees out here. So, you know, I'm out here sweating for y'all today. So, yeah, so really cool product. You know, works really well. You know, I've actually done a couple of posts already on my Instagram showing this poked into some brisket. So I'm super excited to use this. And guys, if you have any questions about it, please ask me. Ask away. I definitely would love to answer the questions about the product. But so far, you know, very accurate, very, you know, smart technology with all their products. They, you know, show you the results within a few seconds. Oh, and then one other thing that I learned from talking to the guys at Thermoworks is, you know, you don't have to stick in the full, you know, full probe to get the temperature reading. The actual, what's the word here? The actual sensor, yeah, sensor for the thermometer is within this first, you know, half inch or so right there. So yeah, so you just poke that little part in, and then you actually get the temperature reading within that space in the product. So if you got a hamburger, if you have some fish that's really delicate, or if you have, you know, a layer cake, something like that, you know, just going in about that much, you know, is all you need to do to get the internal temperature. If you have brisket, obviously you may go in a little bit, you know, a little bit thicker to find out to the middle of the meat. But really, you know, all you need to know is within that first half inch. So very good. There you have it. So I'll do a freeze test as well as a boil test. Okay, frozen water test. Alrighty, now the boiling water test. Since we're about 45,000 feet, oh wait, no, 4,500 feet at altitude, should get up to about 203, 204, somewhere in that range. Let's see. So there you go, 203. Check. Alrighty, there you go, guys. Thermoworks Thermapen Mk4. You could actually find these for about $100 on the Thermoworks site. If you go on to an Amazon or anything like that, be very wary, because it's likely not the Thermapen from Thermoworks. It's probably some, you know, random knockoff. So yeah, about 99 bucks. Every now and then they do specials, so, you know, go ahead and click through the link in the bio or the link in the description down there. You can go to their site. They're having random specials, you know, from week to week. So sometimes this guy comes up and it's 20 to 30% off, give or take, you know, what their normal retail price would be. And then they have other versions. They have an IR version of this where you can actually sort of click and scan something, you know, as well as use the probe. They have their signals that goes along with their new Billows product that every now and then has, you know, a sale on it. They have the smoke, they have the gateway, they have, you know, the 600D, they have site-wide sales, they have cookbooks, everything on the Thermoworks site. So like I said, they sponsor me, so, you know, and I've used their product a lot, and I know the quality of work that they do, so I'm not just saying this just to say it. But the good thing, like I said, if you ever have a problem with their product, you can just call them up, you know, within a warranty period. You know, you can call them and you know, get whatever issue rectified. So there it is, guys. Thermoworks Thermapen Mk4. Very dope product. Very good. And I want to know if somebody actually gets that reference I made earlier. So until next time, go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a 1,000 follower giveaway through my Instagram channel. And I will be giving away some of the new rubs, so that's going to be dope. In order to find our rubs, go to etsy.com/shop/hooks, rubs, and spices. Holla at your boy. We smoke meat. Peace.